Daylight. Mobbing on Earth, boy. Showtime. Hey.
D-Mark got that heat.
Curtain call, let the show begin. I know it's hurting y'all the way I'm going in. I need a murder dog cover for the times I was killing shit and y'all ain't know it then. Working hard, long hours in the trap, in my bag like some dope again. It's that blue magic, no Nicky Barnes cut. Niggas know who I'm doper than. Everybody, old nigga, new nigga, only see a challenge in a few niggas. A lot of y'all can wipe the smile off your face on the mob. It ain't none of you niggas. I just put the switch on the new blicker. Rapid fire spitting, it's a boost nigga. 2 Street for a lot of you niggas. Hard knocks, life, body 2 jigger. Back on my shit again. Endurance, I tire him out like a Mitchell, and I'm about to put on that shit again. I was trying to be humble, but fuck it, I'm still a man. Don't rap like a kilogram. They finna spinners up top like a ceiling fan. I'm about to pop like a trigger man. From that hustling stock, so I'm all about my dividends. It's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Sharing for a nigga, pulling on a nigga. I should pull a Kevin, kick her in the titty. Nah, I'm being petty, baby, I'm just kidding. Going with your move, I ain't even tripping. I had groupie back when I was in the kitchen. Had 3 county, catching what I'm pitching. Montana way, started with the dishes. Out of town played, not the clock to trip. Real G's round me, we gon' do the fiction. Niggas rub me wrong, it gon' be some friction. It gon' be a spark, I'ma stand on business. Ain't no favorite op, I can stand them niggas. They gon' lay in dirt, candlelight visuals, face on the shirt. Now you get the picture, Psalm 23. Now you get the scripture, homies ain't gon' fly. They done got religion. I be outside, functioning with killers. Police outside, hunting for the dealer. Bitches mouth wide, hungry for a nigga. I ain't even drop no money on the tigger. True player, I be turned with the ism. Bad bitches know the vibe I be giving. Fuck the haters and the lies they've been telling. They'll make the news at noon 10 and 11. Showtime, it's showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Sharing for a nigga, showtime. I was trying to get rich in like no time. Underdog with a slow grind. Had to run the shit up to a gold mine. Niggas hated like the whole time. Now they kept the wave like a coastline. Yeah, these bitches fronted like the whole time. Now they front row when it's showtime. Sharing for a nigga.
Yeah. Fix my shit. Always gotta fix my shit. Hey man, Shay man, it's your boy DAA man, Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another MAFIA material Mobcast. Episode number 67. Thought it kind of late. It's been a hell of a day. Keep it all the way treetop tall with y'all. My ass was knocked the fuck out. Low key, I essentially have been up ever since I did the live last night. And I was up editing and doing the whole shit. Couldn't catch up with the Bummy World today, but y'all know how we fly this shit. Hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. Now we're gonna get right into it, man. First thing we gotta talk about the $3 trillion, trillion with a T, $3 trillion disappearing act. We've seen a lot of money disappear lately. You know what I'm saying? Shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? Shit is wild. So we're gonna get into the breakdown. Today we talking about the magic trick that nobody clapped for. You know what I mean? We're talking about $3 trillion, like I said, with a T, vanishing into thin air. in the last week of January 2026, first month of the year. Now, if you're watching the news, they're calling it historic correction. But if you're on the block or, in the Discord chats, people are calling it, a straight up heist. We're seeing gold, silver, and the NASDAQ, catch a flight to the basement all at once. Yeah, kick straight down the stairs. So the question I guess people are asking is the sky falling? Or did the whale just decide to cash out and leave us with the bill? Let's tap in. First we got to talk about the numbers. Let's look at the tape, man. So on January 29th, gold was sitting pretty, at an all-time high. We're talking about $5,602 at the spot price on the ounce. Investors were popping champagne, and then in just 28 minutes, the floor fell out. Gold plummeted whole $380. You know what I'm saying? By the time Friday, January 30th wrapped up, we're looking at a $3 trillion to $7 trillion wipeout across gold, silver, and, the broader markets. Silver took it even harder, crashing 31% in a single day. That's the worst hit the metals have taken since the 80s, my nigga. Like, for real. And this wasn't just a dip. You know what I mean? It was a fucking free fall. You know what I mean? Now, why did this happen? You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it 100. Why did this happen? The suits are pointing at a few things. First, you got the Fed move, right? President Trump nominated Kevin Warsh for the Fed chair, Federal Reserve. The streets expected a money printer, to go type of guy, you know what I'm saying? But Warsh, he's a hawk, He wanted to keep the dollar strong. The movement, the moment that the news hit, long gold trade got cooked. And then you got the geopolitical smoke, tension between the U.S. and Iran hitting a fever pitch. And usually that make gold go up, right? Safe haven. But this time, the panic was so loud that people just wanted cash. They sold everything to cover their, their margins. I mean, it's like when the club gets raided, you don't grab your coat. You just run for the exit, nigga. Now, the question everyone's asking in the comments that I've been seeing is, where did the money go? Did someone steal it? Is it in the Swiss, a Swiss bank account? Nah. See, this is the part that tripped people up. The $3 trillion, it was paper wealth, right? It's unrealized gains. Think of it like this. You bought a rare pair of Jordans or whatever for $200. Someone offers you $5,000, right? You feel like a millionaire. But then the trend dies, right? And the best offer you can get now is $150. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't lose 400 and well, you didn't lose 4,850,000 out of your wallet. You know what I mean? The value just evaporated because the confidence left the building. The market cap is only what the next person is willing to pay. And right now, people are keeping their hands in their pockets. You know what I mean? Like, y'all know that. Like, you know, we've been covering a lot on gold, you know, with the whole Traction YC thing. And then I gave y'all the whole gold breakdown, you know. Now, the question is it over? You know what I'm saying? Gold is still up 18% for the year, even after the crash. But the lesson here is loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? Leverage is a beast. And the market doesn't care about your feelings. Shit, some of the people that, you know, y'all know in real life don't care about your feelings. You know? We're watching to see if gold will hold that, you know, $5,000 support level, or if we're heading back to, you know, 2025 prices. But all I can tell y'all is, man, stay liquid, stay smart, and don't get blinded by the glitter. This is the, you know, this is the 2026 cash crush. And we're just getting started, you know. But before y'all head out, you know, would y'all like me to break down how the silver market specifically reacted? And if there's a short squeeze brewing in the shadows, yeah, drop it in the comments or whatever. Let me know, you know. And definitely keep y'all up to date on all the geopolitical economics and whatnot. But yeah, that's the spill, man. The $3 trillion disappearing act. Just some paper wealth. Paper wealth. Don't panic, nigga. Don't panic. Yeah, all right. But yeah. The MAFIA Material Mobcast, episode 67. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Told them boys yesterday price ain't today's price. Tell them boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boys yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell them boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. The hustle is in my veins, in the game I got loot. The devil ain't never made me do a thing with the loot. Quiet money coming off the cane and the food, cause I was taught if you was in it for the fame, you a fool. Street scholar, niggas know I came from the school. A hard knock, hip to the game and the rule. Got some blood on my hands and my name, and it grew to think it started trying to get me a chain and some boots. I had struggles motivate my hustle, I refused to lose. Threw me lemons, put it on the Smith, and now I got the juice. Had to rumble even when I stumble, still went with my move. If you pray I ain't get up when I fell and get my move. Tell them boys yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell them boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boy yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell them boy they gotta double it. Know I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Yeah, price just went up, and I'm overcharging cause when I got sent up, couldn't get a carton worth of cigarettes. These niggas let the love change. Now I'm on the bigger check, that's my love thing. More baby sold than Epstein Island, I got all kind of grams. Chemists put the Fenty on everything like Rihanna fans. You ain't gotta question the quality, I'm an honest man. Pictures of the baby, cold words, sonic Instagram. Trouble with your album, got a budget, come and find me. Trap special, I could write your single for a 9p. Baby wanna choose, I told her not without my feet. Till you put your money where your mouth is, talking cheap. Boy, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. No, I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler. Told them boy yesterday's price ain't today's price. Tell the boy they gotta double it. No, I had to grind from the morning till the late night. No, I always been a hustler.
Yeah. We back. MAFIA Material Mobcast, episode number 67. Moving right along. Got to talk about a Mobcast jihad. Again, Dawgface. You know. Now, y'all know we've been a little back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And on IG, I've been bringing y'all the updates on the YouTube space. Homie, I don't even know who he did the song about, for real. I just know he did a song called Where Brooklyn At. And I know one of the people who he was sending a shot at is allegedly a former co-host of MAFIA, right? I heard Zip with the Drip name in there, so I don't know if it was going at Zip or somebody else, like, you know, who knows, right? But here's what I'm gonna say. The cover of the joint had the Biggie mural and all this shit. And this is the thing I always be saying. Niggas be having like smoke, you know, or like they want to take a shot at the whole at a whole city or a whole region behind, you know, some shit they got going on with another nigga, or, you know, try to put what one nigga do on a whole city. Like I bet you y'all before, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. This nigga just been like popping a lot of shit, like, you know what I mean? And I listened to the record. I ain't too impressed. Like that nigga, actually, I'm not really impressed at all. And a lot of y'all on here have heard me rap before, so you know why I'm not that impressed. But he got the Biggie mural on there. He asking where Brooklyn at. Nigga, wherever you want the drama at. Non-rapping, zesty planet of the 8 face, center of the mall jewelry wearing ass nigga. You know, keep believing what you want about New York, my nigga. You're not going nowhere with that energy but the net. You a local clown. You know what I'm saying? That's like me judging Detroit because they got fuck niggas like you living there. Or because Big Meech is out here giving, you know, white boy Rick, the rat, giving him big ass hugs and shit. It's like me saying the whole Detroit is rat lovers or something. And I've heard you rap before, nigga. You suck. And don't let Helliver or none of these niggas tell you different. You know what I'm saying? You're off the porch, your Dirty Glove bastard freestyle, the mic drop, that shit was straight ass. Ain't nothing more check than the bitch with some money. bitch, get some money. Fuck out of here, nigga. Then he gonna tell me Detroit be we spank shit nationwide. You not from Detroit, bitch. Get your perpetrating ass on. And you kept talking about, you know, Diddy and Bambaataa and shit, bro. Nobody was even fucking with them niggas like that. Like, not the streets. Bro, I'm 41. By the time, like, Zulu wasn't even relevant by the time I got to, like, middle school, nigga. Back in, like, 95, 96. And once DMX came out, man, all that shiny suit shit was over. A whole Let the Lock Go campaign and shit like that. So, you know, like, y'all just late for the party, man. Like, all these people that are outside of New York and on the internet talking crazy, bro, because we've been clowning Puff ever since Wendy Williams still had a job on New York radio, nigga. You sound mad uneducated as far as this hip-hop shit goes. Like I keep telling you, the only person you out of town niggas know about, you know, or the only reason why, like, you niggas out of town know about all the bozos from New York, the snitches, the freaks, and all that shit, is because we've been exposing them. Like I said, y'all just coming late for the party, trying to get, you know, a content check out of it. But don't be sitting here acting like, oh, we just out here just letting anything slide, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing about New York. Everybody got their little space, nigga. Everybody got a place that they could be. You know? If you were the Rainbow Mafia, take your ass out to the East Village, man. Hang around Soho. Just be careful when you get down to the Lower East Side, because they might not jack that shit. The hood over there. You know, we got a Spanish Harlem, we got a Chinatown, we got a Little Italy, we got, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a place that they could be out here. Just know that when you step out of bounds, could bump into some shit. You know, like Dawgface, I don't think you understand the difference. You know, you were talking some shit or whatever about, you know, niggas giving back or keeping it real with the hood and all this other shit. And I don't think you really understand the difference between gangsters and community activists. You, like all these other niggas on the internet, y'all have this romanticized version of what street niggas is. Like dudes that's supposed to be out here on some Robin Hood shit. Fuck out of here, boy. It's New York City, bro. A hero ain't nothing but a sandwich. Also, Zulu was essentially like a Bronx thing for real. You know what I'm saying? You clearly never like really been out here, because your whole perspective just sounds like you watch a couple of YouTube videos and made your assessment based on that. See, the reason I can't say a bunch of ignorant shit about Detroit is because I've been coming to Detroit, you know, visiting the city and shit. My first visit was in 2005. Really functioning with niggas, you know what I'm saying, that lived in the trenches. 7 Mile and Prairie on the west, you know what I'm saying? Chalmers on the east. 6 Mile and Sunderland. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about really rolling through there, man. Enough to know that John R. go all the way out to Madison Heights, nigga. If you've been to New York and shit, if you have been in New York or whatever, you ain't go to Brownsville with that bullshit. You ain't go to East New York with that bullshit. You ain't go to Stapleton and Staten Island. West Brighton, Body Brighton. You know what I'm saying? Your feet ain't really been on the soil, bro. You like 60 or something? Still a little nigga in the mind. Fantasy land ass nigga. But I don't know who you talking to on that record. I don't know if they gonna respond back. But on some rap shit, I'm your Huckleberry. I might ask some shit for you. Shit. Early at the end of the week, and we already kind of like in the middle of that bitch. You know? But yeah, that's the jihad, man. Again, Dawgface. Another New York hater. Nigga be big mad at the shitty. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had to just drop that little quick spill on Dawgface, Planet of the Ape Face. You know. But y'all go and listen to the record and shit like that. I'll say this. I wasn't impressed, but I'll say that you did better on that shit than you did on your off the porch mic drop. Real generic ass bars, and they like, you know, yeah, that shit. I heard a lot of filler bars. Like you just had some little funny shit that you wanted to say, and then you just put a lot of fluff in between, you know, you were talking about shit. But I'm gonna show you how to rap, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the jihad, Dawgface, MAFIA Material Mobcast, episode 67. Yeah, we on Taliban time. But we're gonna take another quick commercial break. And we'll be right back after this.
When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when he get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. He a grunt, why he even try? He was out of league in the trunk. Turn him into music, let the speakers bleed. Ain't no front, not these other rappers, I'm a different breed. I'm the one that the street been missing, I got what they need. Why they playing on, we don't. Shit, he know what we on. Trapping through the virus, never got a PPP loan. Y'all a bunch of R. Kelly bitches, bunch of peons. Put vagina niggas on the shirt, that ain't no V-long. He was talking crazy to them killers acting cute. Playing with that chicken, then the rooster came to roost. I done seen and done it all before I spit it in the booth. If you a op, don't ever worry about a spittle, get a suit. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when he get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. If your dog is all needed, you can slam dance on that shit. When it come down to that business, you can't stand next to my clique. Vince Carter, Coke and water, NBA jams in my tits. You ain't never been a hustler, you just panhandling drip. Boy, these fans really falling for the cappies, leave me baffled. Giving stripes to all their favorite rappers, knowing that they ratted. Got the tail in the mic, and Mary Jean, you finna tattle me. I'm solid, even when they snake me, I ain't never rattled. Yeah, I'm sticking to the code, I ain't never had no pick. Most these niggas really hoes, out here telling on they kids. I ain't worried about no get back, you ain't never standing no business. Catch me standing over your nigga from the back, look like I'm pissed. When you go to playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking. Yeah, when he get it playing with that money, shit get dangerous. Street put him on till he was fucking with some gangsters. With his brains on the pavement, still don't know what he was thinking. Playing with a boss and he ain't even had no ranking.
Yeah, we back. MAFIA Material Mobcast, episode number 67. Oh, the next thing we gotta talk about, man, that we've been kind of covering is this drop your flag, man. Is fuck the streets, all for show. Is it the new gang gang? Everybody on some fuck the streets time. All right. So I was scrolling through Instagram and I a came across a post on Hocus for Fifth page. He had posted young homie, y'all know we've been covering the shit about Fabio Foreign. His comments about 21 Savage, the fuck the streets movement, and it was some back and forth, about it was some back and forth. Bobby said some shit about the GDs and the nigga Ruger, one of the GDs out of Chicago. He jumped in the mix. And he dropped the joint Fed Up. I think he used the Ether beat or at least something with that sample in it. Bobby responded with a joint called Damage. So I tell you what, we're gonna look up, we're gonna check out the whole Fabio Foreign I believe the joint is called Damage. Yeah, all right, we got it. We got it. I don't know if the YouTube gonna flag this shit, but we'll clear the business later. Now, I used to say he comfortable going anywhere as long as Shorty got that backpack. I mean, Bobby, Bobby definitely has had no problem jumping in that water. You know what I'm saying? With any rapper as far as it goes, like back and forth. I don't know too much about what be going on with bro in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But definitely on track and on like the content side, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like naturally, it's a tactic. All of these niggas just really try to keep their name in the algorithm. But homie willing to, go for that check, man. Like, Canarsie or whatever, ain't like they're like the last section of Brooklyn to really get on. As far as on the New York rap map, the Brooklyn rap map, whatever. So I definitely couldn't imagine a Canarsie nigga really having some Brooklyn in him. Just like letting the spot go and letting the opportunity slip away. You know what I mean? But the nigga gang, yo, now that's crazy because the clip that we're gonna get into on on Hocus page and he kind of touched it, I'm gonna give you all a breakdown on that shit. But yeah, that nigga talking, hey, out of the drill niggas, no bullshit. We can't act like Bobby ain't one of the few drill rappers that could really spit. Like, homie definitely got some bars. And he kind of flowing on this beat, and it got a choppy little like feel to it and shit like that. But that nigga still, man, he delivering on this shit because it sounded a little off at first. But as you listening to it, like you kind of catch the groove and shit. Like you see what part of the beat he actually rocking. You know what I mean? But let's get back
to the comments or the side talks. It's the streets versus the sidewalk. I know you can't relate.
the sidewalk.
I ain't know we couldn't smoke.
Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. Like, please.
Whoa. I say woo. They the woos. But there, he said his big homie dropped the flag. Who's your big homie? Said you were kind of embarrassed, but you still with it. That's the only thing that matters. All right. He talk about Nas, Blicky, and them niggas. They turn 8. Damn. See, I only would be, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I be following this shit, but as far as what niggas is jacking and, you know what I mean, all that, there be niggas out here double jacking and shit too. BK drill beat. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, that was like really just some regular, like smooth soul type, you know what I mean, shit. It got like that little drum chop in there, like some of the drill beats be having, but yeah, that was more like a traditional, you know, smooth, soulful, like boom bap type shit. You know what I mean? So now, I'm not even sure if I played that shit in the right order, but then we got Ruger. He dropped the fed up shit. Let's find this bitch. Fed up. All right, now here's the whole shit. Yeah, Fabio definitely was, you know, pushing the whole GDK shit. Because one thing I do know is that the Woos done been into it with the Chos, you know, for a little minute now. Like that shit started before I had, like went up north in 2015, and I had gotten some insight into what a lot of that shit was when I was in the dorm with Michi from GS9, you know, and then he was telling me, you know, about the Woos versus like the Chos. And you had niggas that was crib and double jack and BMW, Brooklyn both wanted shit like that, you know. So yeah, you know, Fabio went out there, did the song with Vaughn. Well, he did the song, and he went out to Chicago on O Block and did the video, you know, and with Vaughn, dropping the rakes out there and, you know, talking spicy. So yeah, and you know, definitely some shit going on, you know what I mean, as far as the whole like him being GDK and everything like that, and just kind of extending that to all the GD damn near. Like not just the ones in Brooklyn that, you know, you got reason to have smoke with because y'all in close proximity, but now you done took the shit across state lines. Is that real or is that just for rap? Shit. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is this. And I heard SNTV mention that's how I found out this song was even out, right? Ruger is definitely one of them niggas in Chicago, like back in like spit, like he could rap. You know what I mean? Like I think what's interesting with him and Fabio on the whole drill shit, you know, Chicago drill, Brooklyn drill, is they are like niggas that could really spit. Like I heard SN say with some other niggas like Pappy. I've heard niggas say, you know, Pappy was one of the niggas that spit. I never really heard any of Pappy music. I just kind of loosely know his story. And I forgot who else he said. Everything like I think Dirk, you know what I mean? I think Dirk was nice too. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like when he be rapping, like you know, he be saying some shit, and he got, you know, he got a flow. He got different flows and shit. He can switch it up. So yeah, oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But here's the thing: low key, shit, high key. Fabio is actually more famous than you, nigga. Now maybe Chicago was paying attention to what the nigga said because you know you spoke up and said something. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, nigga, Fabio is more famous than you, nigga. Like, for real. He got more hits. You know what I'm saying? So, but you talking though. I hear you. You supposed to, you know, you supposed to pop it. But we gonna fact check it over here. Over there, he just spelling strong. Damn. Yo, this shit funny as hell. Bobby got his demon time chain took. I didn't even know about Bobby getting involved. Was that what that whole Jason shit was about? Like, was he subliminally talking about the robbery? You know, the shit where he had, I think the Primo nigga, like, I don't know if he a scammer or whatever the fuck. But, oh, shit. I think he did say, did he say something about Q50 or some shit? Nigga said, I niggas blood, my niggas hound, bloodhound Q50, bloodhound Lil Jeff. You know, all that shit. Yeah, this nigga done really, this nigga Fabio, boy. I'm telling you, it's like, I don't want to see a East Coast versus Midwest thing. Cause like you got Dawgface going at whoever. Dawgface trying to go at the whole New York, man. Like, fuck Dawgface. Like, Dawgface on bullshit. He's just trying to go viral. And what better way to go viral than to talk about, you know, one of the only cities that matter, nigga. Here we go. Had a little technical difficulty. Shit. There we go. Yeah, a little technical difficulty. We back. Uh yeah, we're gonna get back this shit. I lost my train of thought that fast. All my friends are dead. Oh man. Hey, he popping it on this shit though. Yeah, I remember seeing that shit. G Herbo through or G Herbo was walking somewhere and the nigga banged it on him. Yeah, I definitely heard about that shit. Yeah, yo, that nigga Pat Beverly, I don't know what the hell Pat Beverly or nigga. Like, you stupid. Like, boy, you gotta chill. Hey, be careful next time you play the Bulls, nigga. Oh man, you gotta be more careful. You gotta be more careful. When I heard about Pat Beverly and that shit, I said, "Oh yeah, that's nigga just troll." And now I'm thinking like, man, this is real beef, and this shit gonna turn into some shit. But then I'm like, nigga, Pat Beverly. I said, yeah, this all entertainment, hopefully. And if so, then cool, because you know both of these niggas could rap. This could, be some good shit, man. Get some good bars and all that. But this nigga Pat Beverly, nigga, you tripping. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo, Pat Beverly, but you jumping into this shit, being a whole athlete, man.
You's a bitch ass nigga, bitch ass. You's a bitch ass nigga, yeah.
Fucking your problem, nigga. Shoot the ball, nigga. Just because there's a goddamn there's a some of these damn niggas, they named after NBA players, Rondo, D-Rose, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, do not get your ass invited. Those aren't the ones. Worry about the other D-Rose and the other Rondo and all that shit. Get some buckets. Oh, man, don't kick the bucket, man. Get some buckets. You know what I'm saying? But, so that's that, right? All right. So we seen the videos and everything like that. So now we get into the whole, drop your flag challenge. Now, Hocus, from my understanding, is the nigga who really started the whole drop your flag, challenge. At least the first one I saw. Like leading the movement, the way 21 Savage started to fuck the streets, fuck the sidewalk. Nigga. So Hocus posted a clip of a 16-year-old. Hold on a second. 16-year-old baby G 7'4". At 7'4", I'm gonna assume, he with the G's. Speaking on Fabio Foreign being damn near 40 and pushing quote unquote negativity. So we're gonna get into the clip of what baby G talking about. Young homie 16. Shout out to Hocus for a fifth.
Ain't no way I'm 16 with a more mature mindset than a 40-year-old. Free everybody locked up, but let's be real. Some went to rehab, came back, and still moving the same way he was when he was high. Either the drugs really fried his brain or he's deep in an identity crisis. He made a list of the real niggas in New York and left himself off the list. That alone should tell you something. You ain't show up for your day ones when they was home. Why should we expect you to show up for them when they in jail? Here's some advice. Stop trying to be like Meek Mill. Be yourself. You're too old to be wanting to live like another man. Go do something positive for your community. Be a role model. You an addict, right? Step 10 is about ongoing self-awareness and accountability. Checking yourself, owning when you're wrong, and actually growing. A real stepper moves with accountability. You can't even manage self-awareness. 5-year-old foreign should be pushing peace because crashing out at his age isn't street. It's pathetic. From a little nigga to you, get clean, get focused, and lead better. Ain't no way I'm 16.
All right. So that's baby G. Right? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely talking, with some sense. I ain't gonna take that from him. What I am gonna say, and I saw he thanked Hocus for posting the joint, and he, Hocus was like he appreciate him and shit. And so the wild shit about it is that nigga, the nigga like, how could I say it? Like, put this shit, cause I don't know, bro. Like the whole like drop your flag challenge to me, fuck the streets, you know what I mean? Like niggas think, their presence in the streets is so significant that they're the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? I also think it's funny how niggas spent their entire life being friendly, extorted followers, because essentially that's what a lot of gang members find themselves in. Like they really join a gang to get like some protection or some motion. And then you sit here and you got to give a piece. Like anything that you come up on, it's almost like how the mob is. It's just that the mob got like a little more insurance, a little more connections and shit. But it's like you got to kick something up, everything you make. If you become a big rapper, you're going to have to, kick some bread back to the, to the set. At least that's the position some of these niggas be finding themselves in. You get what I'm saying? But then these are the niggas that want somebody to follow them. See, the weird part about society these days is like, I never believed in anyone that was really on that activism shit. Like, especially once I became like a teenager, young adult, I don't believe in the idea that somebody just gonna swoop down and save the community. The whole stop the violence shit is a joke, like I always say, because if you read the Bible, the Quran, any history book, you can't show me an era in history of man when the world wasn't violent. Now, the message from the young homie, you know what I'm saying, it's a good message, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially for the like young niggas on the internet, you know what I'm saying, that kind of on the fence. Like, you ain't all the way crashed out. You ain't knee deep yet. But in the real streets, come on, bro. Ain't no young nigga telling no, OG nigga that's really out here, making his bread, like his bread really being buttered in the street. Nigga ain't telling that nigga about his business. You can march and all that shit with the church folks and everything, but I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like I said, homie got the 7-4 on his name. So, you still got involved with the gang, huh? Now, maybe you just a member and you ain't out here banging on no shit, but like what's crazy is you still susceptible to a nigga that's still on timing, that just know that you one of the G's. And just because you want some like, righteous shit, everybody ain't on that. Also, I think the ageism on lifestyles, among Black Americans is a subject that requires like some real deep study. You know what I'm saying? Either that or this romanticized version of the streets really got to stop. Nobody gonna stop the violence. Nobody gonna stop crime. Most of the people who are saying drop your flag never held the flag up high enough in the first place. You know what I'm saying? It was already on the floor. You know what I mean? And the people saying fuck the streets, they only said that after they took a loss in the streets. Like, see, nobody leave the streets when they at the top of their game. Like, you know what I mean? In the streets. Niggas move like, you know what I'm saying? Like that lame dude on the basketball court, the only nigga that had the ball. And then when he had to sit on the bench because his team lost and shit, and he can't play, he want to take his ball and go home. they usually end up beating that nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, it's cool as long as y'all niggas is winning in the streets. You know, but then when they don't go your way, it's all bad. You know, these niggas only want to be positive after they man gets smoked and they don't want to slide or they catch a bid. Like, how often do you see a nigga that had all the motion, the jewelry, the girl, the money, just go outside and say, man, I'm done with this shit. Somebody please come and take it all from me. And even when they do switch it up, I promise you, they might lead a game, but they don't lead a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I'm not saying that Bobby is out here like he the biggest gangster and all this other shit or whatever. This ain't that. I'm just saying that if a nigga has been living his life a certain way since he was a little nigga, and him staying on whatever time he is, I mean, clearly shit, he had some other shit going on. He became a famous rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. Like, you know, because you don't, if you look at it like all the mobsters, all the people that we look at to be like the real gangsters and shit from back in the day, them niggas ain't say, oh, I'm 40, I'm about to, like, I'm gonna go and hang it up. I'm gonna go home. Nigga, like, motherfuckers be dying, you know, 60, 70, 80 years old, you know, if they live that long and shit, and still damn near be the boss of the family, calling shots and shit. But you know what I'm saying? To like the crazy shit about it is this. It's like pick one. All right, nigga too old to be in the streets. Nigga too old to be a rapper. But if that's the shit that's really been keeping a roof over your head, keeping you fly, living the lifestyle you wanted, you think that a nigga is just going, you know? Come on, man. Make it make sense. But let me know what y'all think of it in the comments, man. That's how I spill. Drop your flag. Fuck your streets all show. Well, fuck the streets. You know, is it all for show? Is it the new gang movement? New hybrid gang? Bunch of dropouts. But hey, y'all know what the hell going on. That's our show for the day. Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 67. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell if you're really mobbing with the content. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy Daylight, Daylight TV.